there's the counter, Cole.
Boogeyman is a master of getting inside the heads of his opponents.
Yeah, he's definitely a freaky dude. You, Michael, you're a freaky individual also.
Well, it doesn't seem to me like the Boogeyman has a lot of trouble going toe-to-toe with his opponents either, Taz.
You know, there's no doubt that Undertaker is one of the most impressive superstars ever to set foot in a WWE ring. But you know what, Cole? You're only as good as your last match.
The dead man has proven himself time and time again. I highly doubt that will change if he lost this match, which I don't think he's in danger of doing, by the way.
Taker's earned his rep, no doubt about that. No one's disputing that. But you gotta know when to call it a day, Cole. There's a fine line between legend and has-been.
I can't believe you consider, and even imply, that The Undertaker might be a has-been. That could be hazardous to your health.
Hey, Cole, don't put words in my mouth. The dead man has been on top of this business for a very long time. But the thing about being on top is there's nowhere to go. Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy right now. As shocking and disturbing as the Boogeyman is, Taz, there's a part of me that really enjoys this theater. This is not where you want to wind up, hanging off the apron, with your opponent in total control.
Oh, nasty chop.
I don't think there's ever been a more dominant I don't know how much longer this can go, Taz. These superstars are starting to look like they're running on fumes.
The Boogeyman is a sick, twisted individual, and those are his good qualities.
He's a unique character for sure, Taz, but he seems to resonate with these fans.
Well, then I guess the WWE fans, they're just as sick and twisted as the Boogeyman. If he's the kind of character they're rooting for, you know what? To each his own.
That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead.
This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're gonna be snippy, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago.
The thing you gotta remember about the Undertaker is that 50% of his style is about getting inside the head of his opponent. If you can keep your cool and keep your head together in the ring with him, you're halfway home.
But you're not taking into account the power and experience of the dead man, Taz. Surely you can't forget about them.
Well, you see, that's the other 50%, Cole. Good luck with that, if you know what I'm saying. And by the way, let me ask you a question. You call me Shirley?
Look at the Boogeyman, Taz. Tell me honestly, have you ever seen such a unique individual in sports entertainment?
No, I haven't, Cole. And let me tell you something. Unique ain't always good. I'm sure Jeffrey Dahmer was very unique. Oh, man, look out. Let me tell you right now from experience, there aren't too many things that'll mess up your mush more than steel steps right in your face.
There certainly aren't, and you're going to need a few seconds to clear your head after something like that, if you can get there.
You just don't see action like this every day, Cole.
You sure don't, Taz. And we've got the best seats in the house.
No doubt, front and center. We couldn't be any closer to this match without being in it.
Whoa, that's your turn. Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really got to watch out for your opponent when they get fired up like this. You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be completely objective.
Oh, jeez, look at this. pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy.
You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Come on, Taz. You're looking at a superstar who can feed off the crowd and use that energy to win the match.
I just don't get the Boogeyman. I mean, not for nothing. What is up with the worm eating?
I couldn't tell you, partner. But if that's the secret to his success, maybe more superstars should try that diet. It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds, Taz.
Yeah, and thousands of paying customers can't be wrong.
He was one step ahead on that one.
Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight. Pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it kind of took me by surprise, Cole. That don't happen too often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you, Cole, like they say, anything can happen here in the WWE. Talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Look, Cole, this ain't ballet. You gotta go in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You'd know that if you actually stepped in between the ropes.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future for the sake of one match is incredibly short-sighted.
Cole, I swear, I'm gonna replace you with someone who actually knows what they're talking about. Maybe Carlito. He might be a little tough to understand sometimes, but at least he knows what it's like to wrestle a match.
Nice reversal. I hope this isn't the last time. This superstar is all fired up. And so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, tell you what, one mistake and we're going to see that fire go out pronto.
He's got this crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing for the crowd, though, Cole. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion. These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, he's put his opponent in the casket. Could this be it? I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. Whenever I locked into Taz's mission, that was it. End of story. It was over.
I think you're developing a selective memory in your old age, partner.
This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far?
Well, that'll probably come a little bit later on in the match, when you decide to shut your yap for a few seconds, and I can enjoy it in peace.
Will excuse me for doing my job, partner. Sorry to have disturbed you.
I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys. But these, you know, holy cow, Cole, look at that. Talk about a crimson mask.
It's unfortunate, but you always run that risk in a match like this.
Unfortunate? What the hell are you talking about? This is great. Man, I can't tell you how impressed I am with what I've seen here tonight so far.
How could you not be impressed?
This buried alive match might be over right here.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. And injured superstars like a woman.
My God, he might bury his opponent alive right here.
Man, I almost feel bad for JR and King, Cole. When's the last time you think they saw a match this good?
I couldn't tell you, Taz. I don't know if they've ever had anything this good on Raw.
Me neither. Because I guess that just makes sense. I mean, after all, that's the last place you want to be in a buried alive match. Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move, in my opinion.
Well, come on. You just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover, neither. You gotta stay on him and wear him down.
But what about picking your spot? If you try to execute a badly timed move just because you want to stay on offense, that could have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, Cole. Let me talk about what it's like to be in a match like this, and you can cover what it's like to whiten your teeth. Deal?
Oh! Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
Oh, come on, Cole. You know, you should let me train you. You could be Cruiserweight champion in like a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers.
Duh. They're just training people to go to war. I train them to be WWE superstars.
Well, thanks but no thanks, partner. I think I'll stick to announcing for now.
Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules than others.
Hey, you know what, Cole? If you're going to get on your high horse again and give us another lesson about playing fair, I swear to God, I'm going to throw up.
Is it so wrong to ask a superstar to play by the rules, Taz? Here it is, Taz. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a brain in his head, he'll get the heck out of there. Well, I think this one's pretty much a foregone conclusion. Not too tough to figure out who's going to win this one.
You know, this wouldn't be the first time you made a prediction that didn't pan. He's got his opponent in the casket, and the match almost won.
These superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have, and that's where the superb conditioning up into the casket you go.
Man, this match...
My God, what a match! You never know what you're going to see in a buried alive match.
Here's your winner,
Everybody pulls out all the
The Undertaker.
Can't afford not to, because if there's one thing you can be sure of, it's that your opponent will.